Welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, we defeated a vicious troll and a mean little dwarf all the way in Needlehole. And now, I'm actually here in the crafting area in Delving because I think it's about time I pick a crafting profession so I can start gathering resources for that as I continue my adventure in Middle-earth. So let's talk to this lady.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Alf sent you to me? Good, good. We need more good folk with an interest in making useful and pretty things. Speak with the Mistress of Apprentices. She can help you choose a vocation in which you specialize. A vocation is a bundle of 3 crafting professions with overlapping skills. Choose your vocation with care because you will expend a great deal of time and energy improving your skill with the professions under its purview. Once the Mistress of Apprentices has welcomed you to your chosen vocation, be sure to speak with a supplier who can sell you the tools of your trade. Every profession has its own tools, so be not overshy with your coin purse. The novices will be happy to sell you any recipes you might wish to have, though I can tell you now that you will already know how to make a thing or two. Equip the crafting tools you plan on using and find appropriate facility, blah blah blah. It's kind of like a tutorial text, so I'm not going to bother too much with reading it. Alright, so let me talk to the Mistress of Apprentice here. And now I can pick my profession. Can become an armorer, metalsmith, prospector, and tailor, explorer, tailor, forester, and prospector. Interesting. Armsman, tinkerer, can be a yeoman, woodworker, and a historian. So my burglar is actually a historian, so I can make weapons, I can make scholar stuff, and I can be a farmer. So for this character, I think I want to be... I definitely want something that is a tailor. So I think I'm going to be a metalsmith, a prospector, and a tailor. I think I'm going to be an armorer. I want to be able to craft my own armor. So let's do that.
What do you need?
Perfect. And now all I need is like a pickaxe or something so I can start farming all the prospecting stuff. What is all this? Armorer's guide. I'm just going to delete that. Then I'm going to equip this. And then, of course, I'm going to have a skill that allows me to track mines. And I guess I'll just put that right here. Oh, I guess I already have it right there. In fact, I'll just move it here. Then I'll get rid of that. Alright, anyways, we are good on the crafting. So let's continue questing here in Middle-earth. So if you remember in Needlehole, over here in Delving, they're trying to refurbish the town hall. So they sent some guy to get money, and he ended up being scared by dwarves near Needlehole. He lost his coin purse. We retrieved his coin purse in the last episode, and now I'm about to give that money over here to the people that need it. Let's see if we can get this project started.
Goodness!
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that Griffo is alright. A terrible thing, but it's worked out in the end. I'll make sure the carpenters get their money, and with no shortcuts through the bog this time. So I can get some crap here. Let me go with this armor. It's a little bit better than my current shield. So let me do that. Alright. Perfect. And then next, I guess I can go all the way to Woodhall for this quest. That is a long ways away. But we're gonna run over there. Let's see how far it actually... Oh, that is far. What is that? 1,700 meters? Oh my god, I hope I remember to edit this out. But probably not. But let's do some crafting along the way. That'll make the journey a little bit more enjoyable. I can start getting some resources. Now, the reason I can't really edit all of these videos is because I'm making so many of them. I mean, just imagine how many videos I'm making a day playing Lord of the Rings Online when I'm recording everything that I'm doing in this game. So for me to try and remember, like, which videos I need to edit instead of just mass-producing them, that would just be a nightmare. And I would spend my entire life just editing Lord of the Rings videos. I'd spend more time editing them than I do playing. So, I don't know. If there's anything major, I try to remember to edit that. but for the most part, I try to keep the videos as is, unless I get some feedback from you guys that it's really distracting or just really not very interesting. Then I might be a little bit more proactive about it, but I can't promise perfect production value like my other series for Lord of the Rings Online, just because it's so unfeasible. Just so many videos I'm working with. Like I mentioned, I record these in sessions, so I'll record anywhere from like 5 to 10 videos in one sitting. So when I'm done, it's kind of hard to remember at what point during my playthrough that day that I need to edit stuff out. So what is this? Polo Proudfoot.
Could you help me with something?
Hello there, I wonder if you can help me out for a few minutes. I've had problems with bears from the hills nearby raiding the beehives for honey. I need someone who isn't afraid of bears to fend them off and protect the hives. My hives are alright over there. The bears have killed the bees in all the hives except for the middle one. I have it closed right now to protect the bees, but they'll be in trouble soon if the hives aren't opened. If you'll help me, I'll open the hive, but I'm sure the bears will soon return. And looks like there's somebody else doing the same quest here. Quest sharing. Am I sharing a quest? I don't know. Let me fight these bears. Right. Easy enough. Oh no, there's more of them. You kill them. Knock me down, are you kidding me? Alright, so that's all of them. Huzzah, you have defeated the bears.
No, gracious.
Ha, that was a sight to see. You did a good job with those bears, and you deserve rewards for your work. This fine dagger doesn't do much for me. I'll just take some eggs.
Goodness, could you help me with something?
Sorry to say, but I got more bee problems. You saved the one hive, but the queen and the others were killed by the bears, and I need new ones, but it isn't that simple. First of all, the wild hives are off in the woods to the south. That's right, where all them bears live in the first place. Second thing, and we'll have to deal with this first, those wild bees don't take kindly to being moved, so you'll need to protect yourself from their stings. Now, Gerbert up in Overhill, she's got some sort of balm that will protect you from the stings. So you just go over there and get some of the salve from her. Overhill is almost due north from here, the other side of Hobbiton, so it's a ways off. Hurry back, I need those queens. Alright, so I'm gonna keep going that way and keep getting some of these copper ores here. Sorry about that, I got some people knocking on my door here. So I'll have to remember to edit that out, speaking of having to remember to edit things. So if I remember correctly, I'm making my way to Woodhall. It's far away still. Just gonna stay on the road. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Got a brigand over here. I'm not gonna worry about him. Just gonna go around. At least I'm getting a lot of copper on the road. Now back in the day, they used to have copper and tin for this first tier of crafting, but I think they got rid of tin, if I'm not mistaken. Give me some feedback on getting all these ores as well. I don't know if you guys mind me stopping along the way to do this, because I know it takes up a little bit of time. So if you want, I can not do that during this playthrough and then just off-screen go farm some resources. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Just let me know. And I've made it to Woodhall. And I broke my legs as well. Let's talk to this guy. No, that's the postman. Again, I'll leave those quests for later.
Good day.
Celia sent you my way, did she? Well, what a surprise. She didn't seem too fond of me after I married my Alda, but I suppose time heals all wounds, as they say. So you're looking for a hobbit who hid on Longo Burrow's leaf wagons, are you? Gerbert Took was the name. Well, it's funny you mention that, as I'm missing something myself, and I think they may be related. So this quest, I started a while back, so we're finally getting back into it.
Could I take a moment of your time?
I was expecting one of Longo Burrow's wagons to arrive a while ago, but the full thing never showed up. I sent a message over to Longo, but he never answered. At the time, I suppose he had never sent the wagon or wasn't worried about it, but now you've got me wondering. There is a clearing north of Stock Road where wagons occasionally stop. It's due west of Woodhall, right by the well bridge. Maybe there you'll find some sign of Longo's wagon, or of Gerbert's Took if you're still looking for him. I'll have to look further into this matter. I always did think it strange that Longo didn't seem too concerned about his missing wagon. Alright, so we need to figure out what is going on with this. So let's turn around and go look for this wagon. It's just due east of here. Or west, I suppose. And here we go. There is a wagon here. Looks a little fishy, though. You find the loose pipeweed leaves in the bed of the wagon. Let's go back and tell them what we found. What is this abandoned elf camp here? It's kind of odd. Might be some quest there later on. Okay.
Hello there.
Very curious. You say that this abandoned wagon had a wheel that was smaller than the others? That sounds like one of Longo's wagons, alright. I warned him that it wasn't safe, but he wouldn't listen to me. Well, I suppose the only way to find out what became of that leaf, and perhaps what Gerbert took, is to follow the trail of leaf to the south.
Could I take a moment of your time?
If I were to guess where that southbound trail of leaf goes, I would say it winds up at Old Odo's leaf barn. Odo Burrow was Longo's father, and he was everything Longo isn't, meaning he was a fine, respectable hobbit. When old Odo died, Longo inherited everything, including that farmstead to the south of here. Longo abandoned it, but I wonder if he isn't still using it for something. If you travel south from Wellbridge, west of Woodhall, you'll come across the farmstead. If you search the crates and boxes there, you might find some clue to the missing Took. I have the feeling this might be dangerous, Kippen, so you should bring some friends if you plan on going to that farm. So this is another group quest. I didn't have any problems with the other one, so I'm just going to do this by myself again. I think we should be good. So where is this farmstead? South of the clearing where you found the missing wagon. So it's to the north. So let me go that way. Right? This is where I found it? Yeah. Alright. I wonder if this is going to be another instance quest, or if I just have to kind of go in there and do my thing. Ugh, I hate losing my mount in the water. It's the worst. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. So here is the leaf farm, and I need to search. There's a cage door right there. I think I remember this quest. I'm going to try to clear out some of the enemies before I do anything. Because I think I'm going to have to help somebody in that wagon. So I want to clear everything out. That way I don't get overwhelmed by enemies. Alright, and let's see what's in here. And it is Gerbert took.
Dear me.
Oh, bless that Acelia for sending you to find me, and bless you for finding me. You wouldn't believe all that I've been through, but I'll tell you about that for later. For now, we must make our escape. So we found him. He's being held prisoner here, but not for long. We're gonna help him out. Brigand boss. He's gonna be no match for me. I'm gonna kill him swiftly. Stupid archer. Trying to run away. Did you see that? What a fool. Come on, dude. Quit shivering. Let's go. There's more of them. Really need to get an AoE gambit. Kind of missing out on that. I'm gonna try to run away too. What a fool. Okay. Any more? Yes, we do have more. Right. Just killing all these dudes. And I have freed him. Perfect. Think I can make it from here? Alright, just go run by those brigands. I'll meet you back at Acelia's house. So I think I am done with this quest. So let me get out of here. Where are you going? Alright, let me mount up and go talk to Acelia. Finish up this quest chain. So I think she's over this way. Yeah, all the way in Tugborough. I started that quest chain a while ago. Just now finishing up. Actually come through here so I can take some shortcuts. Don't break your legs. Oh, I broke my legs. Damn it. That's another thing I miss about my burglar. The burglars have a skill that you can activate and it prevents you from breaking your legs. It's quite useful. Alright, we finally made it. We finally found Gerbert.
It's been a foul day, it has.
Oh, there you are, my hero. Thank you for saving Gerbert. You wouldn't believe how rattled the poor fellow was when he got here. He wolfed down the meal I prepared and had such a fantastic tale to tell.
I want a word with you.
You wouldn't believe Gerbert's tale. It seems that hiding aboard Longo's wagon took him much further than anyone would have expected. You simply must talk to him. The poor fellow is inside my house, just shaking. Something terrible. Alright, let's go talk to him. There he is, our little friend.
Good day.
Oh, hello again. I'm overjoyed to see you and really must tell you my tale. That wagon I had aboard stopped over there on the stock road and I sneaked off. Some big men came and carried the pipeweed away, so I followed them, near old Odo's barn. They put the pipeweed on another wagon and I sneaked onto that one too. What a mistake. That one traveled for days and days until we finally arrived at some horrible tower. I slipped off the wagon before they unloaded it at the gates to the tower and then hit again. Soon a terrible robed man came. Some of the ruffians called him Sharky. His voice was so frightening. Even the big folks seemed scared of him. He ordered them to return here, so I hid on the wagon once more. The true irony is that once we got back to the Shire, those men spotted me and locked me up. Quite a tale, isn't it? While those men were scary, I think that robed man is more trouble. I think the Thane should know about him. Would you mind telling him? I'm done with traveling for quite a while. Alright, pretty interesting tale. Looks like there's for lack of better words, a weed smuggling operation going on in the Shire. Got some drug lords going on. And it seems like Sharky may be spearheading the entire operation. Let's see if we can learn a little bit more.
Just a moment.
That is quite a tale you spin, Kippen. Big folk in the Shire, and a robbed fellow with a commanding voice. These are strange days indeed. I think I shall keep an eye on that long burrow and his friends among the big folk. Likely we could drive them out, but I would like to watch them for a while and perhaps learn more of Sharky that Gerbert saw. Perhaps in the future I will have need of you again, but for now, you have my thanks and no other wishes. Let me see what I can get here. 4 might? I might take that. Although my shoulders could use some upgrading as well, so I think I'll do that instead. And these are better weapons to do more damage, but I think I'll take the shoulders for now. Put them on. Right. Cool. And then next up, let me see where I'm going next. Let me take all of these. Did I get some like purple gloves? I saw some purple gloves. Minimum level 13. It's a very big upgrade and I can use it in 1 level. So I'll have to remember to do that once I level up. A salve for stings. So this is going back to that bee storyline. So let me talk to Gerbert Boffin. Oh, she is far away. She's all the way in Overhill. So actually, I think this is a good stopping place for this episode. Be sure to leave a like on this video. I hope you're enjoying this series. I know I'm having a ton of fun playing through this game. And as always, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time all the way over here for this quest for us to continue. So I'll see you then.